Imagine for a moment that every single emotion you have ever felt, whether it was joy, anger, heartbreak, love, frustration, fear, or gratitude, wasn't just something temporary. What if each of those emotions planted a seed inside your subconscious mind, and those seeds have been quietly shaping the situations, people, and opportunities that show up in your life today? Think about it. Every fight, every laughter, every disappointment, every achievement, all of them are alive inside you, silently programming the way your reality unfolds. I want you to sit with that thought for a second, because what I'm about to share with you might just change the way you look at your entire life. What if I told you that nothing you're experiencing is random? That every emotion you've held onto, especially the unhealed ones, is like a magnet pulling in situations that resonate with that exact frequency? And the most powerful part, you have the ability to reprogram it, to reset it, and to start attracting something entirely new. You see, our subconscious mind is like a recording device. From the moment we were children, every emotion, every word, every reaction we received was stored away. And whether we realize it or not, that storage becomes the default program running in the background. Have you ever wondered why certain patterns keep repeating in your life? Why you keep meeting the same kind of people, or facing the same type of problems in your career, relationships, or health? It's not coincidence, it's programming. And here's the secret: when you start to change the emotional programming, when you release the old emotions and plant new ones, your entire life begins to shift. The people who enter your world are different. Opportunities start flowing. Even your body responds because the energy within you has been freed. Now let me share a story. Not of someone famous, not of someone extraordinary by societal standards, but of someone just like you. This person carried a deep wound for years. Every relationship seemed to end in the same way, leaving them heartbroken, questioning themselves and wondering why love wasn't working out. They came across this technique of working with subconscious emotions, of not just ignoring the pain but facing it, forgiving it, and reprogramming it with love and acceptance. Slowly but surely, their life changed. They attracted a relationship that felt safe, genuine, and deeply supportive. Not because they got lucky, but because their emotions shifted and life mirrored it back. And that's exactly how this works. Because the law of attraction isn't just about what you consciously think. It's about what you subconsciously feel. If a part of you still carries fear, rejection, or scarcity, then no matter how many affirmations you say, those hidden emotions will keep attracting situations that validate them. But the moment you start healing them, clearing them, and replacing them with love, gratitude, and worthiness, your external reality has no choice but to transform. In my previous video, we spoke about discovering the true power of becoming a healer by joining our Advanced Ho'oponopono Healer Certification course. If that video opened your eyes to how healing can transform not only your life but also the lives of others, then what I'm sharing with you now will take it even deeper. Because if the journey of becoming a healer is powerful, imagine the impact of understanding how every single emotion you've ever carried has been scripting your reality, often without you even realizing it. So let me ask you, what emotions have you been carrying all these years? What situations in your life keep repeating themselves, almost like a movie on replay? And if you could change that script, what would you truly want to experience instead? I want you to reflect deeply, because awareness is the first step. Most of us try to change our lives by changing our outer actions, but the real change comes from the inside. The subconscious doesn't respond to force, it responds to gentle reprogramming. And the most beautiful part? It doesn't take years. Sometimes just a simple shift in how you work with your emotions can begin rewriting the story. Now, you may be wondering, But how do I reprogram my subconscious in a simple way? Let me share it with you. The first step is awareness. Notice what situations keep triggering the same emotion. Don't run away from it, sit with it, recognize it. The second step is acceptance. Instead of fighting the emotion or judging yourself for feeling it, say, "Thank you for showing me what's inside me." And the third step, reprogramming. Here is where you gently introduce a new vibration. You can use tools like Ho'oponopono, affirmations said with feeling, or gratitude practices that shift the emotional charge. For example, if rejection has been a repeating pattern, every time the memory surfaces, instead of pushing it away, you say, "I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you." These words don't just heal the memory, they reset the emotional programming inside. And when this is done consistently, you start noticing small changes. The conversations you attract become kinder. The opportunities you attract become more aligned. Even your body begins to feel lighter. And one day you wake up realizing that the reality around you no longer reflects the old pain. It reflects the love you have planted inside. Now, I want you to really feel this. Every emotion you've ever felt mattered. It wasn't wasted. It was your teacher. It showed you what needed healing, what needed release, and what needed to transform. And the fact that you're here listening to this means you are ready to rewrite your emotional story. But here's where it gets even more powerful. When you heal your emotions, you're not just healing for yourself, you're breaking patterns that may have been running in your family for generations. You're freeing not only your own future, but the future of those who come after you. That's the ripple effect of emotional healing. And that's why I invite you to go deeper into this journey with me. I've created a WhatsApp community where you can connect with me directly for details about joining our group healing sessions and even individual personalized healing sessions. In these sessions, we don't just talk about concepts. We go deep into healing those deeply rooted emotions that keep showing up in your life. Because if you want a better life, a freer life, a more abundant life, it starts with healing what's inside. So as you're listening to this right now, ask yourself, am I ready to let go of the old emotions that no longer serve me? Am I ready to step into a reality that's aligned with love, freedom, and abundance? If your heart says yes, then this is your moment. And remember, every emotion you have ever felt was important. It brought you here. But now you get to decide what emotions you want to carry forward. You get to plant new seeds in your subconscious. Seeds of love, seeds of trust, seeds of abundance, and the universe will mirror them back to you in ways you can't even imagine yet. Stay tuned because in the coming videos, we'll dive even deeper into these practices. Make sure you subscribe because you don't want to miss what's coming. Until then, remember, you are not your past emotions. You are the creator of your future reality, and your healing begins now.